Hello and welcome to the Saturday morning coloring stream. Although I think I just put Saturday coloring stream, I should put Saturday morning coloring stream. But that doesn't matter at the moment. Let's share this out. So share. Oh, I did put Saturday morning. I just put Saturday morning coloring. Well, anyways, we will be coloring uh, page 1 of Snow Drift 2. And technically, in some ways, it's again, but this is with a different artist. Unfortunately, artist that was doing this, we wanted some more pages, could afford it and all that, we could not get contact with. So, but that is what it is. So, no problem there. So we're just sharing this out now. Copy, close, got Discord. And we'll go into the on-air Discord to see if anybody wants to come in to talk. Not that we usually have that on Saturday morning, but hey. Hey, Alpha, Alpha's here saying it's too early to color. Well, you're usually doing something in the middle of the night, so I'd say it's too late to do whatever. Anyways, we're actually going to be coloring up page 1 of Canadian Shield. It's too early to talk. So we're going to grab the skin color. And we are starting in panel 1. We are going to add 2 folders. Well, probably 3. Or maybe 4, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we're going to do 4 folders. Okay, so top folder is going to be Sunset. Use the new reference turnaround. Okay, what and where is that? I did upgrade to 4 to get this to do right. So then we're gonna do mirror and then we're gonna do sunset reflection. And then background. Oh yeah, those ones. I thought because I upgraded this Clip Studio, I was thinking you meant some feature in. But yeah, you're right. I should use turnarounds, and I should put that turnaround in there. Oh, that's probably under villains. So we'll take that out. Okay, so there we go. So we're layer one. There we go. Well, that's under sunset. Sunset. So for this one, we actually don't see her face in her thing. Well, we see it in the reflection, but not in the thing. So I'm gonna do yellow. First. Oh, that will work. True, true, very true. It will definitely work. Oh, shoot. I need to unlock all these layers. Use layer 7. Then you don't have to. Okay, what is layer 7 exactly? You can fill that layer with. You can fill the layer with color. So will it? Okay, let's. Oh, I'm probably gonna like this, but yeah, I still have to trace because it'll go outside. That this is on layer 7. Uh, you can use the bucket. Yeah, but let's. Yeah, but isn't that? Oh, okay. Hey, Raggedy! I used the bucket and it's only filling bits and pieces at a time. It's not really filling the whole area. Oh, there's so. Okay, let's. And I really like my colors in a for each thing. And okay, so Okay. Don't refer. Okay, so even if I use the bucket here, that fills the whole thing. I don't want the whole thing filled. I just, I'm trying to get it just up to this line. Okay. Uh, yes, you do. I want to fill the whole thing with yellow, but then I got to go over. I'm still going to have to trace where it's supposed to be orange and all that. Then they select the rest of it. Yeah, but still, then they're still tracing it, right? Okay, so refer only to editing layer. Okay. Okay. And the other. Okay. Uh, Selection. Create selection. Okay, so I've got that, but I don't want to color layer 7. You won't have to put up the edges. Okay, so the only problem now is okay. I can take. Oh, well, we got. Okay. What I refer to. Okay, so we're gonna think that one goes up over that. And those will be yellow too, I think. So I still need to do full spot and then get right there. Uh, okay. Uh, have you thought about bringing other books under the Cross Comics banners? I have my Noctur's Veil comic book. Uh, Possibly, you gotta, for Cross Comics itself, um, it would be probably, it'd have to align with, um, what those books stand for, and which is, those books are two things basically. One, some Christian entertainment, and being able to give out. Basic. I say two things, but with the Christian entertainment and being able to reach, non-Christians with Christ. So I'm not sure what your Noctur's Veil comic book's about, but like I said, I have my other imprint that definitely thought about that as well. And I am in the on-air chat if anybody wants to get on with me and talk. Okay. Oh, it's too early. Yes, for you. Raul is in the same time zone as me, so it's a little later for him. Yeah, you have it on the sunset layer, just above it. So I'm just going to be really cautious here and using the erase tool. And it helps if I'm using the right end too. And it's not to destroy, hopefully, any of your artwork. Okay, we're gonna do the gloves next. So great back shot. Yes, well, this is Alpha's in the chat there. That's his. This is his work. And I do agree. This needs to go under dark light. It's too early for dark light. Do you even know what dark light is and what he's, I think, referring to? Alpha? I have an imprint that I call Dark Light Comics. Ah, crap. This is going to be difficult. You may have to set the inks to multiple layers. Yeah, just come in here and erase the white on the layer that it's on. Just means a couple extra minutes. I know, or maybe a little bit more than a couple extra minutes. Actually, you know what? Might be easier. Okay, let's. Grabbing the wand tool. Hey! Actually, you know what? Let's back. And select. Are you trying to remove the white? Yeah. Why? Do you know how to... be able to select just the white on a layer or a certain color? That's one thing that I'd like to be able to do that I don't know how to do if you're able to do it. I know I could probably, you know what? Yeah, that's... That's what I could do. I'd select. Well, not select anything. So I want to take that out for a moment. Rec flying. Okay, so I don't know whether you did it anywhere else accidentally. So we got that layer selected. We can go to convert opacity to brightness. And thus any of the white on that layer will become. Yeah, I was just thinking it. Well, I thought of that almost as you were saying it. It's something I usually do for an image, but okay, so let's bring back. So let's open that up. Okay, and like I said, Raul or Raggedy. I know Alpha doesn't want to. It's too early for him. But if you want to come on, I'm in my Discord on the on air channel. I'm not sure whether Raggedy's ever been on. Raggedy's been around a long time now. Are you and Pope Fire still doing your comic strip, Raggedy? Okay, we're gonna have to go down to the orange because I'm noticing we sort of missed some orange stuff. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so we have quite a few things out at the moment. And that's up, still going up. Is that still going up on Webtoons? Okay, so now I gotta remember. There we go with that, and then that. So we want this one first. Okay. Why does that not seem to be lining up? I have to look at the back of it. I thought we'd still have some orange there. But this is more lining up with that. Uh, okay. Black and white can be confusing. Yes, it can. Raggedy, I just gave you a wrench, so if you want to share your links to anything for your stuff, feel free. That's all here. Okay, so we'll come up to layer 7. Add another layer. And I should be able just to do that. Or it doesn't have to be. It looks like it comes in a little there. Okay, so we're gonna have to put that little piece there. And that piece there. I hope layer 7 helped. I was just trying to make things. Yeah, yeah. I think it did help a little for sure. I'm not having to go back and, for the most part, clean up my stuff. So, although I'll probably go through it and check with a fine-tooth comb, just because I'm a bit pedantic that way. I just want to make sure. Okay, so we have here done. Let's let's focus on the mirror. Or should we focus on her in the mirror? The mirror is going to be above her. You know what? I want to get reflection sunset done first. Now, did you do the same thing for mirror reflection as you did for sunset? The regular one? It doesn't look like it, so that's all right. So, I hate to do this, but there should be a line right there. Or both there. Probably should be up just slightly. Okay, there we go. And I did that on the wrong layer too. Duh. Because we are on the... Oh, did I? Okay, good. There we go. And so, how'd your show go this morning or last night? Whatever you want to say, Raul. Your art attack, I think it is. Okay, and I'm seeing another. Okay. Let's get the orange. It's my own orange. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think I remember hearing something about it. Are you laughing at the way I pronounce your name? Did I say your name wrong? It is Raul, right? Something about it. Okay, so let's see. I'm in the book. Ah, we have ways of making you pronounce you. What? I always say about. I'm out and about. Not out and about. I'm out and about. That did sound like boat. That's all, folks. So grab the. Yeah, I gotta watch that on Raku. Raku. Woohoo. I think I still even need to subscribe to that on Raku. The Pops Art, what is it? Yes, bro. Oh, it's Grant. It's Grant talking. For some reason I was thinking Grant was what? Raggedy. Although Grant's been here for a while too. Oh, I know what's gonna help with this. The mirror. The mirror is part of the thing. I just decided to. Oh, let's see. No, before we do that, we forgot one other red piece of information. Yeah. Okay, so we need. Uh, and if you're still here, Alpha, sometime this week I should have turnarounds for turnaround for Wilma and hopefully for Irene. Dang, I'm watching you. Yeah, you just want to see your work getting colored, don't you? How about just listening to me? Not that I'm always talking much, but yes. People requesting me to sing, people requesting me not to sing. Yeah. Keep that over there, I think. I'm just going to have to play some snippy jazz music. Okay, so and then we gotta find out what color her eyes are, which I actually probably will have right here. The ones that and on more mean I'll have the line art for those characters to you, hopefully early next week, sometime next week. Uh, did we do lips? Yes, we did. Can only be one chubby and one skinny. Oh, Snoopy's Valentine's. Yeah, cool. Okay, so you know what? We're gonna grab her hair color, and we're actually gonna go back down all this stuff, and we're gonna create layer 19, and we're gonna put layer 19 under layer 12. Valentine's icky. It's not icky if you have somebody to spend it with. Now I'll admit I don't. And I'm just gonna go do my normal thing on this hair and the center of her eyes is a white reflection. Uh-huh. Let me reflect that. A second here. Let's get the rest of hair color in. Okay, so see, I get in here and I see little spots that I miss. Ugh, I hate missing spots. Um, yeah, I should do that. You're right. That's usually what I do, so let's add there to our green. Okay, time to. The hair is down here. Things are about to get hairy. Raul, as long as there's nothing to, we'll say beyond PG, about your stuff, if you wanted to do up a 4 to 8 page ash can, when we do the flame campaign, we can put that ash can on that to give out for free. So anybody who buys a physical copy will get a physical copy of an ash can of your character, your story, the so again, you've got time for that. Like I said, that's when we hit when we're doing the flame campaign. I'm already doing an oak ash can for yeah 4 to 8 pages. You know, I guess it could be pages from the book, or it could be a self-contained story. Maybe some sort of introduction about the character and all that. Sort of like I did for. I'm just suggesting you don't have to do that way. Sort of like what I did for the Canadian Shield ash can for Canadian Shield. 4 seems safe. Okay. Yeah, because I'm Outcast, who you've seen a few times in the chat here. I'm going to be doing one for him. Ash cans back in the day were, just a few pages from the actual book that they were trying to promote. I'm making mine some somewhat self-contained stories. So that's not something I'm paying you for. I'm just saying you can do it, and I will, put it in with the campaign that, it's a freebie for people. And of course, I'm not paying you for it because that's your stuff. I'm just like when my first Canadian Shield campaign, I did produce Dillard's Ash Can, which was I think 16 pages. for the buckler. You know, you put your label on it and all that. You know, whatever your imprint's going to be called. It's not a cross comics book, but it's, you know, I'm saying, hey, here's my artist. This is my artist. He's got his own stuff too. Here, check it out. You know what? There is a freaking easier way to do this. I always got to remember the easier ways earlier. Okay, so here we go. Here we go again. There's some stuff I gotta fix on that one. But we're gonna get this in first. Okay. So we skip one and we go to the next. Raul and T Comics. Now, do you, yeah, do you have a logo for it? That's something you should, if you haven't, you should think of making up. Wait. I thought I grabbed the color. Do, 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 do. I think it's 14. The skin, or is it 16? Hey, hello, Brent. Hey again. How are you, Brent? Uh, that might be done for that. So that's the reflection. Reflections of the way life used to be. Okay, so we got mirror. Now the question is, what sort of material do I want the mirror to be made out of? Although I think we're going to bring the opacity down a little bit. Due to reflection, for the reflection work. Okay, I'm noticing a small problem here. Somebody forgot to erase some lines. Unless there's something up here that'll get rid of them. Or maybe layer 7. But layer 7 makes her all white. And then if I... Yeah. Take away that, it's still there. Okay. Well, unfortunately, not right this second. I'm going to get the mirror in the color. Just put the other layers above. Yeah, I can put snow, the sunset colors. Okay. Yeah, that works. It's not going to interfere with anything, so... Where I think I'm going to do a contrast here. Not that people will necessarily remember, but where Snowdrift had a wooden mirror like this that she was looking into. And again, not to confuse it with Snowdrift 2 or Nancy Brown, Christy North. We're going to make hers metal framing. And I'm noticing definitely going to have to go over here because there's a little spot I missed on that glove. Or move. Yeah. Nice. The metal gets accumulated. So it's probably most likely aluminum or something like that. So what I think I'm going to do is get the colors in each panel, and then I'm going to go over and do the shading and lighting. And actually, to answer Raul's, I think it was Raul or Grantis, thing about the shit. Whether I'm going to do cell or airbrush. Everybody says that I should be doing the cell shading. Most people seem to like it more. So I'm probably gonna stick with it. Okay. Now, or maybe I'll try it both ways and see what it looks like, at least for the first page or two. Cell shading and then airbrush shading and lighting. Now, I'm never sure how to make a mirror. Like for me, I should just come up here. Just be able to click in there. Or more accurately, the coloring for a mirror. I usually go with a bluish, a light bluish. Then you know what? I think it's got to be. I think there's got to be two things for this. Gonna go background. Mirror. Now, I don't see that, but if we lower the opacity on this, how does that look? There, that's probably. There is, but we actually we put her. Let's bring that up. to the mirror doesn't dim the... Doesn't really dim it, does it? The reflection. You already lowered the chime. But if I do that, that is above. Oh, the block is there. I forgot. That's not. It's just a shorthand to let the readers know it's a reflection. What's just a shorthand? Oh, lowering the opacity? You know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna watch the reflection being lighter. I'm gonna look up. I think I'm going to look that up. How to do that properly. Watch a YouTube video or two. Oh, did you? Oh. I forgot you didn't do this quite. I wonder if I can just. The layer attributes can fix cool FX. Yeah, that's just doing that. Not without all the things. Yeah, it just wants to do things. Okay. Okay, let's. see. Background color. Let's. Unfortunately, well, it depends on where she is. If she's in a hotel room, ooh, I do like that blue. I think I'm gonna stick with the blue. So up here, let's look outside. Just in case I got any outside done. Yeah, I was thinking the bluish color might make her pop as, the reds and the yellows, all those bright colors, for lack of a better way of saying it. So I obviously I'm gonna look up about doing coloring mirrors and doing reflections and all that. Hopefully over the next week. But with that, except for doing the shading and lighting, and getting that reflection there properly, I think panel 1 is done. So I think we will move on to panel 2. Let's relock that. Oh, this is just one all solid image, eh? So we're going to grab her skin color again. Okay, that's her ear right there. Yeah. Don't need to do that. Okay. Ah, I have sworn I picked the color. Oh, I didn't. I thought I could have sworn I did that too. Ah, didn't do it on the right. Didn't do it on the right layer, so I'm gonna do it again. Over a bit here because her glove is the same color. But that is all going to change once we put the fire around her. Although we're showing fire here, she doesn't normally get fire. It's just heat eminence. I'm not sure how to describe it. Maybe like I think Firestar is the best. I would think that's what I use for jungling. But it looked cool, so don't have to change it. Like here, let me. Jeez, I hate when you type something and then it doesn't type it. Well, that's showing more fire. Well, I guess I'm thinking old school Firestar. Yeah, Firestar from uh, Firestar from Spider-Man and his amazing friends. I gotta get some clip pictures of stuff that I. Okay, so let's grab main colors. Top. So. Okay, there we are. Right there might be some air. Oh, now we got some flame. I just noticed that. A little bit of a glove here. Just like I missed a little bit of the mask. And a little bit of the glove is right there. So this is sunset. And then we're going to have safe. Fire. Right. Let's go back to the right. Well, let's, I told my mom about the Ashcan nuts idea. She liked it. Ah, that's awesome. Let me just. I gotta figure a color out to put. Okay, so we're gonna have to put a little bit more orange in there. Why is it doing nothing? Let's see. It's another folder. Oh, you need a flat color for the flames. Well, I started with a flat color. Uh, an orange. And then I lowered the opacity to 83, and I'm just adding some color on top of the lowered opacity. I've done flames a few times. Usually I grab a brush and just color it in with the brush. Like, I'll grab a, like, well, that's already surrounded, so let's add a layer. And see, the thing is, although it's going to be almost the same too, she's not. Although she's heat based, she doesn't really have flames. I just thought this looked cool, so I didn't complain. I didn't say anything. Didn't want you to have to redo this. Because although I think you got Dillard's, I put Dillard's up, I think, for let's see, Snow Drift to SD2. Comics. I downloaded it off Clip Studio. Let's do. Oh no, I guess I. See, when Dillard did flames too, and I took them out and just more. I know this is really blurry. I had to take this. This is a screenshot off of coloring thing that I did. Yeah, I know. I know. It's not your fault. Like I said, I didn't say anything. So, you know, it's like I said, I thought yours looked so cool. I was saying earlier, but I tried to make the flames look supernatural. Well, hers aren't supernatural. The flames, some of the flames are. I was, I guess you weren't here, like the pattern on the bandana. This is Firestar. I was referencing her earlier. That's something I'll probably do over next week. Try and find some. Heat base. Characters. With wings. Of course, I say without flames, and it gives me, that's all it gives me. Comic book. Now, I did not draw this fire style. It was just... Blame Dillard. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of different brushes. Actually, that's just one of the fire brushes that I have. Yeah. Let's see. Well, you saw this one. And we have that one, which you cannot really see. Some of these are gonna get really close up on. I made that like that. Oh, I only have the 4. I thought I had more. But in the launcher, if you go up to where is it? In the launcher. You can download various assets. I'm not sure whether you know that or not. But anyways, so there's the first 2 panels started, pretty much colored in. We gotta look for, I almost like the mirror the way it is now. I'm not sure about you guys, so I'm gonna figure out about coloring mirrors in Clip Studio, and that, but anyways, I have to go because I'm going out, meeting up with a friend to go bowling. So we will catch you all later. Um, I will be back Monday sometime, either Monday night or I might be able to get things going. So, anyways, bye for now. God bless. Have a great and wonderful day or night, whatever it might be for you. Love you all. God bless.